Please and thank you, Simha. Yum! Kiki the monkey smiled as he licked the last piece of mango from his paws. What does that taste like? Simha the lion cub asked. Antelope or rhino? It tastes sweet, sour, and makes me leap faster through the trees when I think of it, said Kiki, jumping up and down. Get me some, said Simha. Kiki looked at him, smile on his face, but not feeling as good anymore. What do you mean, Simha? He asked. Bring it to me right now. I want to try it, Simha said, looking toward the fruit in the distance. But why should I do it, Simha? Kiki asked, not quite sure why he felt upset. Because I want it, and I'm a lion, he said. Kiki decided that he would think about his upset feelings later. He scampered toward the mango cluster, across the creek, avoiding the crocodiles, picked the ripest fruit, and hurried back to where Simha crouched. Here it is, Simha. Please tell me how you like it. Kiki smiled and waited with his eyes wide. Simha sank his teeth into the juicy fruit. Grrr, he growled low. It was good. What do you think? Kiki asked. It's okay, Simha said, licking his paws. Bye. He left the half-eaten fruit on the ground and wandered off. Kiki stood staring, upset all over again. It would have been nice if Simha had said something about the effort that Kiki put in. It would have been nicer if he had not ordered him to bring the fruit. Kiki saw a shadow coming to rest near him. He looked up to see Ma Lioness. Kiki, dear, I'm sorry about Simha's tone. He must learn to say the magic words, please and thank you. The next time he asks for a mango, ask him for the magic words first. No magic words, no mango. Simha was hurrying to meet his friends when he met the old elephant, Fifi. Fifi was crossing the river, and all Simha wanted was a ride on the tall elephant's back. He hated to swim. Fifi, I need a ride across the river, he said, looking up at giant Fifi. Sure, climb up on my trunk. Come on, said Fifi. He always loved giving the little ones a ride across the rivers. The view of the grasslands was completely different from atop an elephant. Simha enjoyed his ride. Fifi crossed the river and lowered Simha to the ground. Simha scampered off without looking back. Fifi shook his head and saw Ma Lioness in the distance. Where are his manners? There was no please and certainly no thank you from him. That night, as Simha played with his siblings in the cave, Ma Lioness pulled him aside for a walk with a talk. Ma, I want to play. Can't this wait for another time? Said Simha, unhappy. Magic words like please and thank you can never wait, Simha. You must use them right away when you want something and when someone does something for you. I can't help it if I forget, growled Simha with a frown. Well, sooner or later, without those magic words, no one is going to want to do anything for you. The next morning, Simha was off without his brothers. He had to cross the river again, and there was no Fifi around. I can do it myself. No please or thank you needed. Ha! He began to swim across, but became very tired halfway. Oh, how am I going to make it to the other side? Let me rest on this rock here in the middle of the river, he thought, and jumped on the rock. He was not alone. On the rock rested a gigantic crocodile. Ah, Simha growled, take me back to the other side now. Do not hurt me or I'll tear you with my paws and we will both drown. He was shaking. The crocodile was still. Well, hello to you too. You must be Simha the rude cub. I won't wait for you to snap at me. Take me to Ma Lioness. Crocodile raised his snout, slowly turning a yellow eye to look at Simha. He growled very softly in his throat. Ask nicely. Say please. Why? Everyone wants a please or a thank you. It's a waste of time. Simha carelessly swatted Crocodile's back with his paw. Lucky I have thick skin, Crocodile said. I have 50 grand crocodile kids. I would eat them for breakfast if they didn't say please and thank you. Simha looked scared. Would he really eat him? For such silly words too? Worried for once, Simha played nice. Could you explain it to me, he asked, and added, please, just so Crocodile wouldn't take a bite out of him too soon. Crocodile swung his snout at Simha and explained, I am the king of this river, like you will be the king of your forest. You still have to say please, so everyone understands that they can always say no. But when you say please, I begin to think that you are polite and I should help you, even if I'm hungry enough to eat a lion. He swung his snout again. What if I say please and you don't listen? He asked Crocodile. Well, if you don't say please, I definitely will not listen. Saying please could make me stop and think. Other animals also like to be respected, even if you will be their king one day. Crocodile began to rock back and forth. Simha quickly said, Mr. Crocodile, would you please take me back to Ma Lioness? Crocodile's sharp, moss-lined teeth flashed up at Simha. Of course, Simha, and my name is Croc. Oh, said Simha, and added, Thank you, Croc. Ma Lioness crouched, ready to attack Croc as he brought Simha back. Realizing that Simha was behaving himself and that Croc was not angry, she relaxed.